But I mean, I don't really care about the check. So I just need my credit.
This is kind of an interesting topic because there's several different opinions on how they feel about like if you use a loop and if you purchase the loop, about do you have to give credit to the source that the loop came from, or just the business behind it, because there's no really set way or no way of doing that. So how do you feel? What's your perspective on it?
The dude that did the loop made half of the beat, if not more. I feel like making samples, making the loops, making the melodies is harder than doing the drums. I'll get on FL and I'll kill some drums in 5 minutes.
Yes.
I'm not lying. Like right now after this interview, like pull up a loop and in 5 minutes, the whole shit will be done. But the melody, the sample, that's what takes time.
That's the soul.
So you feel like
it takes 2 hours. That takes me like a whole day to get everything right.
So if you sell, okay, let's say you sell the kit. Once you sell the kit, is that the final transaction, or is that the final?
It depends on the terms on the kit. I mean, mine in there, it said, even mine to this day say, you know, it's free. Like if you buy it, like it's free to sell online, independent. Sell it, lease it out. Do some independent shit. But if it's a major shit, you got to contact me for clearance.
Exactly.
Nobody hit me up for clearance. And I don't think it was their fault. I think in the whole mixture of it, nobody was like, yo, who's the sample? Like, who really started this shit?
Yeah.
And so, I mean, it's none against them. It's just,
a sticky situation.
Yeah.
Have you had any other placements come from your loop kits?
A whole bunch of them, bro. I just don't keep track of them. I really just point out like the major ones, like that Thug one. And we should have some new ones on the way.
On the business side, if you got a major placement with a loop kit, what % are you asking for?
Me, I would ask for 50.
50?
Because I feel that's fair. And that's more that's being generous, bro. Like I said, like, you know, I love doing drums, and shout out to all my producers that love doing drums. Like, that's cool. But I feel like that's just me. I feel like the melodies, the samples, that's the whole song. And that's what that's what takes the most time. That's what takes the most creative, like, ideas, period.
And that gets interesting too, because what about when someone will take a sample, flip it, chop it, gross beat it, X, Y, Z, to where it doesn't even sound like the original one? You still feel like the 50% is deserved because of the inspiration, or how does that go then?
You might get finessed, because honestly, with gross beat, like, you might not even be able to tell.
Yeah, right.
So
right.
if you could manipulate a sample to that extent, like where you can't tell, then
it's out of your hands, right?
That's not on me.
It's like we don't have a way of comparing two loops. Be like, yeah, this is 60% similar.
With the software nowadays, bro, it's crazy what you could do. Gross beat is like, it's a monster, bro.
Right.
When
Fetrix, halftime.
When producers buy the kits from you, though, if they're just doing it independently, are you cool with them putting produced by such and such and by Beatz?
If they want to, like, you know, give me credit, I love that. That's respect. Like, that's dope.
You feel like it would be like they're kind of like, I feel like you're getting that, like, biting off the name, like,
right? You're getting a cheap collab.
Trying to,
right.
yeah. But see, I don't look at it like that. I don't look at it like that. I don't look at like the little guys, or I mean, it's kind of disrespectful, but like, you know, the up and coming producers, like, I fuck with them all. If you dope, like, you dope, you know. So
it's a very interesting topic.
Yeah, man.
Some more questions.
That whole loop shit is it's gonna be a problem, bro. The way it's shaping up right now, and I could feel that situation I went through, that I'm going through, it's gonna
keep at it.
It's gonna keep at it, and it's just gonna become worse because so much more people are doing it. And loop kits are popping up like all over the place. Like, this shit was non-existent, and now it's all over the place. And I feel a lot of big records are gonna come from that. It's gonna be like, oh, I gotta track so and so down. Who used this? Who used that?
Right.
So if you're doing loops, you better have a good lawyer or something.
Nice. If you're making them.
If you're making them, because like I said, like, that's just, like I'm saying, it's gonna be a problem. Mark my words. You're gonna hear a lot of stories about so and so, blah blah blah, and it's all gonna stem back to like the loops, the kits. He put it out. He did this.
Yeah, we definitely heard a lot of stories on here. Loops.
It's already started.
Definitely. Yeah.